Hey Dan, Milo and I are going to respond to your last video. Um, it's been like a week since I've been in the river, and I don't think I'm actually going to be going in before we until after we get back from Mexico. It's gonna be a busy week, and neither Sarah nor Cherie are available to go. I'm just not motivated to go down and chop all the ice out by myself in order to get in. Um, and I've got a lot to do in order to get ready for Vallarta. I think actually, in retrospect, I wish I did not have this class. I mean, I enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, what I can hear, but it's just a lot to do all at once. And I think, Juan doesn't care. He doesn't mind that I'm going to be gone for those 2 weeks. But I wish I could just be gone and not have to do school, but I'm going to have to keep up with the classwork every day. It's not a lot, honestly. And most of what I need to do, I can just do by the poolside, right? Anyway, so yeah, I guess your video was mainly about that house we bought. So first thing though is we've lost one of our cats. Ladybird. Hey, hey, hey. Ah, 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 ah. Quit. Ladybird is Ladybird is missing, and she's been gone for 2 days, and she went out on Saturday afternoon, and we haven't seen her since. So it's a little distressing. You can see how distressed Milo is. So anyway, the house. So yeah, the idea when we originally were looking at it, the idea was for us to find something that if Preston and Destiny are going to be paying rent anyway, then they might as well pay rent to me, and then have a place where Preston can use some of his skills that he's learned and essentially do to this house what I did to the house in Pullman. And then to sell it, and they would get the value of any increased value. They would get the benefit of the increased value when we sold it. So that house is currently, they asked 198. We ended up selling. Paying or going to be paying 161.5 for it. So I think we got a good deal. But with everything that's going on, if you actually look at that house on a map, 212 West 5th, I don't know if you know how to use like Google Maps or anything, but look at it, then what you'll see is, and I think they were already building this. I think when you were here last, that big building, that new building is going in right there by the bridge, just as you're heading over the river. Well, that's open now, and that is Fastenal's new headquarters. So it's about 3 blocks from that. This house is about 3 blocks from the from the university campus, main campus, and it's right there, kitty corner to this new music hall. So you were asking who these people were, Bob Kierlin and Mary Berichter. And I don't know if you actually Googled them, but Bob is the founder of Fastenal, and his net worth is currently right around 1.3 billion. That's billion with a B, which is really funny because they are so, they don't live like billionaires. I don't know where they live in town. Their house must be up by the golf course somewhere, I'm guessing, but I don't honestly know. But they marry. So Mary is actually Bob's second wife. His first wife died from cancer many years ago. So that whole that center down by that church where Beth and I got married, where the kids used to do karate, that was essentially built by Bob. I gotta let the dog out. And you know that new main square building downtown. You and I walked by it when you were here last February. I don't remember if it was currently under construction or not, but that was essentially funded by Kierland. The golf course, Signature Bridges Golf Course, and Signatures and the grill, that was all funded by Kierland. So most of those have been money losers, but especially the golf course, and and the Signatures and the grill have struggled. But the interesting thing is Bob and Mary eat up there almost every day. And like I said, they're just rather unassuming. You would not look at them and think, oh, they're billionaires. They dress just like normal Winona folk. But one thing about Bob is he really, really believes in Winona and wants Winona to be a place of culture and a destination for tourism. And he has put a lot of money into it. So when you say, what kind of person can put $35 million into something that may or may not make money, a guy worth 1.3 billion can. So yeah, he has done a ton of philanthropy in this town. He does a lot with education. He's done a lot with the Montessori schools. He has done a lot with Cotter. In fact, he has made it so that he has underwritten all Cotter people who go to Cotter. That's the Catholic high school, so that their tuition is only a couple $1,000s a year. So it's not much. We already have the Beethoven Festival in town, which is up at St. Mary's, but that's what they're going to have now downtown, and they do have enough parking for it. They'll have the Beethoven Festival be downtown in that music center / art gallery. Like I said, I'm kind of excited about it. Is it actually going to be able to be in the black? Well, most theaters and most art galleries are not, especially in towns like this. But it's going to be a massive asset. I mean, I think what he's trying to do, he's trying to harken back to 100 years ago when every small town like this had an opera hall where people performed regularly. So it's kind of cool. So, will it ever make money? I don't know. Will the golf course ever make money? I don't know, maybe. And will the main square ever, cash flow? I don't know. But God bless him for doing all this work and putting all this money into Winona. So it really, I think it's making a difference. So, and so with this house, suddenly I realized, well, maybe we don't need to sell it ever. So if let's say that we do all this work and now it's worth 2.25 or 250, well, that might be a little much for Preston and Destiny, and we're not going to give it to them. So it's something they're going to have to, they will get the value of whatever they put into it, but still, that's a lot of money that they're going to have to, have for a mortgage. So I think the preference would be to give them that money, and they can use that as seed money to get another place or to do this whole process again. But I would love to keep it as a rental, honestly, and just rent it out long term to, you know, anybody associated with Fastenal, anybody associated with the university, anybody associated with this music hall, art gallery. So yeah, let's bring it back to what it was like, and then add some, better things, add some, actually put a new furnace in it, and pull all the carpets and redo all the maple hardwood floors, because all the floors have maple hardwood, both upstairs and downstairs. And yeah, let's return it to, some state of past glory, or at least past niceness. So anyway, that's a very long answer to your question. But I figured if I don't make a video, you're not going to answer my phone calls, so I have to make a video for you. Yeah, I will talk to you soon. Keep getting in the river, because I'm not going to. And we'll see you on Saturday.